Hi folks, this is Jason. Hope you're okay today. It's good to see you. I just want to share with you about historical skepticism, really. I was preaching in Manchester, and I got talking to a young chap, and I told him about the 12 facts of who Christ was that even skeptical historians agree with. And this chap said, you can't say that it was over 1,000 years ago about Jesus, and it's just it can't have happened. There's no historical evidence, and he had historical skepticism about whether the life of Christ really was true. Well, here's a thinker. It's a guy called Hu Zinzger, in the Varieties of History, New York, Meridian Books, 1956, page 302. And he says, the strongest argument against historical skepticism is this: the man who doubts the possibility of correct historical evidence and tradition cannot then accept his own evidence, judgment, combination, and interpretation. He cannot limit his doubt to his historical criticism, but is required to let it operate on his own life. He discovers at once that he not only lacks conclusive evidence in all sorts of aspects of his own life that he had quite taken for granted, but also that there is no evidence whatsoever. In short, he finds himself forced to accept a general philosophical skepticism with his historical skepticism. And general philosophical skepticism is a nice intellectual game, but one cannot live by it. So the person who takes the historical skeptic line and say, well, it happened so many years ago about Jesus and we can't possibly know, the logical step with that is actually, let's just deconstruct this a little bit more, and actually you've got to follow it consistently with a philosophical skepticism. Once you do that, there's nothing you can really know, and in the end it's not really worth living with such a philosophy. You can't really do anything, think anything, and it's just not feasible. We have to believe that there are facts that we can learn about and know about, even historical facts. If we can't think on those lines, then we can't really know anything, and what's the point of living? If you know what I mean. So please engage with the facts about Christ. There are many facts about him, and over the coming weeks and months many videos will be posted about the facts of Christ. So engage with it as a young person, and don't be so skeptical, because if you're skeptical, take it to its logical conclusion. You've got to live by skepticism, and in the end it's a life that you can't live by. Alright? Be positive. Let's believe we can discover facts about Christ or any historical figure, and let's go into history and search and learn and see what we can find. And if you look into Christ's life, you will find many facts. Thank you for listening, and God bless you.